Today, we're diving into a really powerful framework for raising resilient, successful children. And here's a spoiler, it has nothing to do with grades or trophies. It's actually a simple formula that might just change everything. You know, as parents, we pour so much into our kids. Tutors, sports, lessons, all with the best intentions. But this one gets right to the heart of that nagging anxiety. Are we even focusing on the right things? So what is it we might be missing? Well, this number is a huge clue, and honestly, it's staggering. Harvard researchers found that a massive 85% of career success comes from character traits, not technical skills. Let that sink in for a minute. We spend most of our time and our money on the other 15%. Okay, so if we agree character is the key, then how in the world do we build it? It's not some vague, fuzzy quality. Turns out it comes down to a simple but incredibly powerful formula. Here it is. Character equals convictions times discipline. Now I want you to really focus on that tiny little multiplication sign. It's not a plus sign, it's multiplication. And that single detail is the whole secret, because it means both parts are absolutely 100% non-negotiable. And this slide shows you exactly why. If either side of that equation is zero, the result is zero. I mean, a kid with strong values but no discipline to act on them, that's just a collection of nice ideas. On the flip side, a kid with amazing discipline but no convictions to guide it, well, that's just action without a moral compass. You have to have both. This quote from a 4-star general talking about Ranger School candidates just nails what character looks like in action. Under insane pressure, it wasn't about who was the strongest or the fastest. It was about who had made a decision, a conviction, before they even started, that quitting just wasn't an option. So let's break this down, piece by piece, starting with the first half of our equation, conviction. And this isn't about handing your kid a list of rules to memorize, not at all. It's about helping them discover what they truly believe deep down inside. Here's the big secret. You can't build real, authentic conviction through lectures. It just doesn't work. It's forged in conversation. It grows out of asking thoughtful questions that actually make your child look inward and figure out their own why. So instead of telling them what's right, try asking questions like these. Yeah, it might feel a little awkward at first, but what you're doing is planting seeds. You're helping them build their own internal compass, not just borrow yours for a while. And in this age of TikTok and endless scrolling, we have to challenge our kids to question all those secondhand opinions. You know, ask them, did you actually see that happen? Or did you just hear about it? Are you just repeating what your friends say? Or is this what you really think? Man, that skill is more critical now than ever. It's also really important to help your kids zoom out a little bit. Their priorities are going to change, right? What feels like the most important thing in the entire universe today might just be a small footnote in their life story later on. This kind of perspective teaches them that change isn't failure, it's just growth. There's this incredible story about elite special forces soldiers who left the military for these super high-paying private contractor jobs, but they quickly found out that a huge salary couldn't replace that sense of purpose, that camaraderie they'd left behind. The lesson for us? Help your child connect their efforts, even the boring stuff like homework, to some kind of a larger mission. All right, let's talk about the other, equally critical side of our equation, discipline. And here's the big secret, the thing most people get wrong. Discipline has almost nothing to do with being perfect. It's all about what you do after you mess up. Get this, a future 4-star general almost got himself kicked out of West Point for having too many disciplinary infractions. That right there proves that discipline is not something you're born with, it's a muscle. So if your child struggles with it now, that's okay. It can be built, one rep at a time. The key is to start ridiculously small. I mean, a goal so small it's almost impossible to fail. Don't say, I'm gonna practice basketball for an hour. Say, I'm gonna shoot 20 free throws. The goal isn't to become a pro overnight, it's to build the habit of just showing up. Consistency, that's the win. Look, our kids are drowning in expectations. You can't be disciplined about everything at once, you'll burn out. So help them define their big 4, the core commitments that really, truly matter right now. Everything else, it's optional. Discipline isn't about doing everything. It's about consistently doing what matters most. And when you put conviction and discipline together, what does that look like? Well, a lot of the time, character in action looks like leadership, but not the kind with a fancy job title. It starts with small daily choices on the playground, in the classroom, at the lunch table. See, real leadership isn't about being the most popular kid. It's about doing what's needed. It's inviting that new kid to sit with you, even if your friends might think it's weird. It's having that tough but necessary conversation with a teammate. These small acts, they have a surprising weight. They are the true building blocks of character. So, what's the big takeaway here? Let's make this super practical. You don't need to go and overhaul your entire parenting style. Seriously, here are 3 simple things you can try doing this week. First, have just one conversation about what they believe in, and then just listen. No correcting, no judging. Second, help them pick one tiny little discipline to track. And third, when you see them do something right, catch them and name it. Hey, when you shared with your sister like that, that showed real generosity. It's that simple to start. Because ultimately, everything we've just talked about, it all comes down to this one question. Pressure is guaranteed in life. That's a given. By building their character day by day, through that powerful formula of conviction multiplied by discipline, you're not just crossing your fingers and hoping they'll be okay. You are giving them the tools they need to rise.